Hello to all my beautiful neighbors. Welcome to on Britt's block. I am Britt. As you come in, please like the video. Helps me to get in the algorithm so more people are able to see my videos. And if you have not, hit that little red button that says subscribe. Child, go and hit that button. Tell your neighbors, your families, and your friends to come on over to Britt's block and find out what's going on. And make sure you turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be informed. Y'all, I just want to talk about some things, just to get a few things off my chest. Well, I first want to start with the Scott brothers. You know, I don't know if Alabama is just like low on men. You know, if they got a shortage on men down there, you know, halfway decent men. But when you marry a Scott brother, baby, what are you thinking? Now we see Basement Billy got married the other day, and not only that, but this chick got a child. And it's like, looking at how he has talked about sugar mama, you know, and that's just a baby. Kids not off limits to probably what he would say or do. You know, I already think, in my opinion, that he's special. And you will go out here and marry a man that has harassed the woman that even last month was still talking about her, still in love with her. I guess he want to make her jealous now that he married. Miss Van don't care. Mama Van do not care that you married. She probably happy and jumping for joy, and maybe you will leave her alone, get off her nipple and move along. But I want to mainly focus on Maurice and Marsua, Caillou and Leaky Booty. You know, I have heard that growing up, their mama was not at home. She went away to college and stayed on campus, and they was there with their dad. So if that's the case, we already know that they didn't see how a couple interact or should interact. So I'm going to start with Leaky Booty. Leaky Booty, when you look at the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, just in case nobody know who they are, he is so abrasive and mean to Tisha. He belittled her and talked down to her, and it's like, that's your wife. But he would not have that woman back, period, point blank. If something happened, he'll always make it seem like it's something she done. And then there she go whining and crying. The mom want to hear that. But Saturday, this past Saturday episode, when Courtney was telling Stormy, you know, he just taking up for his wife, he told Courtney, no, I'm not taking up for my wife. You the one take up for your wife. A man is to be a protector of their wife. They should have their wife back, whether, you know, if she wrong, but you still supposed to have her back. You're supposed to be down with her for 4 flat tires. You are in a marriage with a woman. When they leave their parents' house and cleave to you, their daddy was their protector. Now it's your job to be their protector. To have their back and be like, you know what, well, you know, she didn't mean that or stand up for her. Marsua don't do that. He told Courtney then, you know, I ain't protecting her. But that's your job. And see, my thing is, they didn't see that at home. So it's like, here you are now, should be a better person to your wife. Because my thing is, I feel like even though you don't have a lot of things in your life, it's still up to you to break that generational curse or to make it better. But we see as though they don't want that. And it's like, he treat her like, you just a, excuse my language, y'all, don't get mad, she just a house nigga. You here to cook, clean, wash my clothes, raise the kids, and give me sex when I want it. If I, well, you know, we ain't gonna talk about that. But that's her job. He treat her like she one of his kids. And Tisha, not knowing what real love is of a man because her father wasn't there. You know, her mama done been married several times, so she ain't got a clue neither of what a real man is about, what a husband should be to you. Just as long as I got a piece of a man, I'm good. And that's exactly what Marsua is, piece of man. And then when he talk, they want to be so deep, and like they so educated. They got these real deep thoughts. Hey, I went over across the street, and the way you cross the street, the pavement is hot, but you still got over there because you had to get in your mind that I want to just cross the street. That's them. I mean, they'll be going on. You be like, what the hell are you talking about? And that's what they do. And then you got Maurice over here, who will throw Kimmy up on the bus and back it up. Roll over again, boop, 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 back it up again. Because he more focused on everybody else versus his wife. Kimmy is the older woman. He got a cougar. And he feel like I'm going to use her for whatever I need to use her for. I'm going to do what I want to do because, hey, she older, she ain't going to know. So, like, the other week, he going to tell Marsua, as if she can talk for herself. And then he'll stand up for Tisha quicker than he'll stand up for Kimmy. And see, Kyle, you ride with Marsua and Tisha faster than he'll ride with his wife. Again, y'all forgetting the sanctity of man. When you marry somebody, we become one. We ain't two no more. We become as one. So when we become one, if I don't like something, you won't like it neither. In my opinion, you don't like it neither. But you don't take your wife and say, well, she said this and she said that. No, what we talk about is what we talk about. And when I want to bring it up, let me bring it up, especially when it's my business. But, Kyle, you talk too much. And I just don't understand how these women continue to stay with these men. And then with Kimmy, cancer is one of the biggest things, and African American women especially, that's taking us out. I mean, it is like you have no consideration that your wife is sick. My mama had pancreatic cancer, and that was one of the hardest things to watch when she started chemo, because when she first started, it was one bag that she would take. There was the end, she got 3 bags when she go to chemo, and it would make her stutter. And we was trying to figure out what in the world is going on. And then there's so much you can't do, with going through radiation and chemo treatments, and it's hard on a woman's body. But you worried about you worried about getting your rocks off on a woman that's sick, tired. Oh, just as long as you lay there. What kind of man are you? Because if it was you in that situation, you would be about to damn die. You thought you shouldn't treat me like that. I got the big C, and I ain't gonna make it. I just can't take it. But you want her to lay there while you get your rocks off. What kind of man are you? And then season after season, that's all you want to talk about. I don't know, because if I was Kimmy's son, I'd have bust you upside your head by now, because the way you treat her. Wanda was talking to her crazy. At one time, did you stand up for her then and say, look, Tisha, you need to get your mama? But if Tisha tell you that Marsua doing something, you run to Marsua. Like you his daddy. You just his brother. But I don't understand. Them Scott brothers, they got a lot of issues. And these women really need to, I'm not saying that you need to leave your marriage. I'll never condone that, because if God said for you to be there, then that's what he say. But come on now, you need to wise up and be smart. Be smart, because why teach talking about the new her, or go off on people and say what you got to say. Go off on Marsua and say what you got to say, chick. Please do that for us. Stand up to him. Stand up to the one that you need to stand up to. Because the ones that you would stand up to at that party was not them. Stand up to Marsua in the way he treats you. But y'all, that's all I got for them. But I want to go over here to Destiny and his therapist and Wanda. It amazes me. On Bricks Block is my platform, right? And I can get on here and state my theories or my comments, my thoughts, because this is my platform. You know, Brit do the work on this platform. So Melanie Cherie Rogers can go on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever she wants to, because that's her platform and can state her opinion. Well, the other day she talked about motherless daughters. So Destiny and her therapist want to go on live, and as a therapist, what you should do, if you're going to talk about an issue, is have the evidence of that issue. She said, well, Destiny didn't see it. Well, before you want to talk about somebody and you want to say what they said, because my thing is, that's just like, y'all know I love the Lord. So that's like me reading the Bible. And we go to the scripture, it says, when Jesus was in the synagogue, he went there and flipped over the table. Somebody like, he went in there and flipped over the table because, he was mad. He flipped over the table because he bumped into it. When you read the Bible, you're going to always get different translations of it. When you listen to a story, you're going to always get different translations of it. Because we don't think alike. So, while she was trying to tell Destiny her opinion on what Melanie said, she said a video showing her exactly what she said so that she can get the gist of what was being said. But my biggest thing is, why do Wanda and Destiny think everything somebody says about them? Here go Wanda. Oh, you mother's. First of all, Tisha's not a mother's daughter. In the case of, because you had a 15, but you always been in a life. A mother's daughter to me is when your parents die, when you at a young age, or your mother's incarcerated, or they just leave you. To me, that's a motherless daughter. Because I had a mama in my life, but our relationship wasn't close. But I can't say that she was a motherless daughter. Our mothers, because my mama was there. So she was just saying that the therapist was saying, she was on there and she had this theory and it was wrong. First of all, a theory is your opinion. Basically, that's what a theory is. It's your opinion. You trying to come up with what you think something is. And this is my theory on this matter right here. Our opinion. Melanie never said that she was a therapist. She never said that she had a degree in being a therapist, family psychotherapy, whatever kind of therapy you wanted to. She didn't say that. She was talking about somebody else. She's just making around and talking about somebody else, but yet still, y'all take it as if she was talking about you, like she called your name. And that's like, they don't try to gaslight me before. She wasn't even talking about gaslighting. That's when the lady said, I'm not, don't use the words gaslighting, but at any cost that they can bring Melanie's name out of their mouth and make her look bad, they'll try it. I don't get it. Everything somebody do or say on their site is not about you. She didn't even call her name. If I call her name, it'll be a different story. Then it's about you. Because you are not the only motherless person around here. There's a lot of people out here don't have a mama. I can say now I don't have a mama because my mama has passed on. She is resting in peace. So a motherless daughter does not mean that she was talking about you. So I don't know why the therapist took it upon herself to even go on there and talk about, and then she didn't want to call her names like we stupid. I mean, we already knew what you was talking about, but you didn't want to call her name, but you want to go on here and tell her all this stuff as if she was talking about her. Like she said, Destiny ain't a mother, she a motherless daughter, and her mama wasn't around, she didn't do that. So won't y'all take a minute to sit back sometime and just shut up and listen? Especially Wanda, you going on a tangent. Didn't have nothing to do about you. She didn't call Tisha's name neither. And how do you figure your child is motherless and your ass still around? I mean, help me understand. How do you figure that she was talking about you and your mama helped you raise Tisha, so we know your mom was in your life? I mean, comprehension. I know, especially here in South Carolina, I feel like, they got this thing called no kids left behind, so they passing kids, and you can have straight F's. I think that's what happened to Wanda. Well, Wanda said she didn't go to school but for 2 days, but her comprehension is so off balance. Because when she hears somebody say something, she'll take it as if it was her, or she'll take the words and spin them around. It's like telling 10 people something, and one at the end, by the time you get to Wanda, it's a whole nother story. But it's just like, let Melanie breathe. Let her go to the bathroom and shit in peace and get out her ass. Excuse me, y'all, for cussing. But it's like, this woman can't do nothing. She can't say nothing. Anything she do, it's wrong. And then if it ain't her, it's the millimeters. And it's like they want to group these people all together, well, as we are individual people. I don't live with none of the millimeters. I live in the house with me and my daughter. That's it. I don't live with none of them. I don't talk on the phone with them. We don't have no secret meeting. None of that. But it's time for these people to stop being so delusional and think everything is about them. And before you speak, hear for yourself what had been said or has been said. Then make your own conclusion from there. I'm not going to talk about something I don't know. What I'm talking about now, I saw it for myself. It ain't nothing that somebody told me. So it's like, y'all, come on. We are all adults. We all over 30 at least. Well, I'm 25. Thank you, God. So you got the mind. You have the right to think for yourself. So Tisha need to think of herself, because you got a husband out here that's just treating you like crap, and all you doing is yet holding on because to say you got a man. It's a lot of them out here. Kimmy, you holding on to say you got a man because you see how this man is treating you. But I see a new Kimmy emerging. And I'm hoping she wising up in that new emerging that she doing. Destiny, don't nobody give a damn about you. You got enough problems of your own with LeBarrett and all that y'all go through. Leave Melanie alone. And 2, while you had a chance to be on a podcast talking about mother's daughter, you should have used the opportunity to talk about your experience. Because it is some young girl out here right now that's young. These little girls out here that don't have mothers, that have passed away, or was left abandoned, or whatever the case may be, that's young and need to know, look, I experienced this with my mama, but I survived it. Now you might be crazy, but you survived it because you still here. And it should have taught you how to be a better mother to your child, because I feel like I love my mom to death, and rest easy, baby. But we didn't have that relationship. My mom said a lot of stuff to me to hurt my feelings, but yet still, as I grew up, I took that and said, you know what? When I have kids, my kids are going to know that I love them. My kids are going to be held and loved a lot. So to this day, my kids always, I love you. As soon as you hang on the phone, I love you. You could just say, what you doing? Good, I love you. Give hugs. Because I wanted to show my kids what I didn't get. You know what I'm saying? So, I hate it. I don't know why I said that, because y'all, sidebar, when our people say, I know, you know what I'm saying, that it hurts my soul. I don't even know why I just said that. But I wanted my kids to be different. I wanted to know that they are loved. You ain't got to go search for that love from other women to be that mother figure. So while Destiny got the opportunity, that's what she should have been doing, was saying, look, this is what you do when you don't have a mother. This is how I can look for you growing up. And Wanda, we don't know what the hell you were talking about. Because it didn't even concern you not one bit. And then you want to sit there. Mama Van got thrown in the crossfire. All because one person that y'all just seemingly don't like. Because she got a back. And that's what it is. I'm not thinking the biggest thing is they don't like her because she got fans. Because one person had an opinion. She had a, like what they said, she had a theory. Which is still your opinion. At the end of the day, you know, and when you say, yeah, I got a theory. I think this right here could happen. That's all she was saying, and she was talking about somebody else. With no name on it. So how you know it's you if ain't nobody name on it? See, because when you, like if it's a package, you can look at that package and be like, oh, that's mine, even though ain't no name on there. But when words from my mouth ain't no name on it, ain't no name on it. You don't know what you're talking about. But y'all, that's all I got for you. Those was just some thoughts I had because I'm so sick of these people not allowing people to be your own authentic self. Be yourself. Worry about you. Life is too short to worry about somebody else. Worry about what you got on your own house. Destiny hate Melody so much and despise her so much. That woman could have said anything. And because she was talking about Melody, oh, she was gonna run with that. Y'all, but I don't know. These people are delusional. And that's all I got for you, y'all. But y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this video. And you already know what to do. And that's to have a great day on what? On purpose. I love y'all.
She got the news, the stories. Come over here, no worries. If you're looking for the hot topic.